This is WENY News.
Hey there, thanks for clicking on the webcast. I'm Kelly Meyer, and here's the latest from WENY News and the Star-Gazette. A fire broke out at a restaurant in Southport late last night. Officials say the fire started in the kitchen of the Homestead Inn, requiring mutual aid from Elmira Fire Department. Firefighters say a tabletop deep fryer caught fire and spread into the range hood. They put out the grease fire with a fire extinguisher, but there was a lot of smoke damage. The restaurant on Caton Avenue was evacuated, but no one was injured. Captain Smith of the Southport Fire Department says the restaurant will be closed until the smoke damage is cleaned up. The county health department also needs to inspect the kitchen and determine when they can reopen. Smith says he's not sure how long that could take. New this morning, Cornell and Ithaca police are investigating a reported burglary at a home just off Cornell University's campus. It happened last night around 8:45 at 102 Highland Place. A witness tells police she saw a man taking a television and a bag of electronics out of the home. The suspect then ran away, leaving the bag of electronics. Witnesses describe the suspect as a white man with blonde hair, in his early 30s, wearing a brown coat and camo pants. As police continue to investigate the incident, they're reminding people to lock their doors and lower-level windows anytime a residence is unoccupied. And 6 people were injured Sunday when a pickup truck hit an Amish horse-drawn carriage in Potter County. According to the Star-Gazette, the crash happened around 7 a.m. on Marsh Creek Road in Harrison Township. A truck was attempting to pass and collided head-on with the horse-drawn carriage, and both flipped over. The injured were taken to regional hospitals, and no word this morning on their conditions. Well, actor James Franco is celebrating what he calls a victory, adding that the people and the president have spoken. His message on Instagram comes after Sony announced that it will release the film The Interview in some theaters on Christmas Day. Franco was one of the stars of the satire about a plot to kill North Korea's leader. Last week, the nation's largest theater chains dropped the film, and Sony canceled the release after hackers threatened violence against theaters showing the film. Moviegoers celebrated the abrupt change of fortune as the film began popping up in the listings of a handful of independent theaters on Tuesday. And one of our local independent theaters isn't backing down from showing the highly talked about film, The Interview. Cinemapolis in Ithaca has announced it will play the Seth Rogen-James Franco comedy depicting the assassination of North Korea's leader. I ran into Brett Bozard, executive director at Cinemapolis, yesterday, and he was excited to tell me that the theater will go on with showing the film. You can catch it at Cinemapolis, located at 120 East Green Street in Ithaca, starting on New Year's Day. And yesterday, Craig Flint and I were high school students for the afternoon. We traded the WENY studio for the Ithaca High School TV studio to make a guest appearance on their broadcast. Here's some photos from our visit Tuesday to Mr. Cass's class. Each day, the class puts together their morning announcements, and they find the stories, edit the video, and come together to produce the show. I got the chance to guest co-anchor, and Craig got to step in on the weather set. Here's some tweets from Tuesday from IHS TV and Superintendent Brown. And we were very impressed with their digital media lab and all of their hard work. So great job to all of them, and thank you so much for having us out. We had a great time. And now here's our other weatherman, Ryan Bells, checking in on the forecast. Hey, Ryan.
Good morning, Kelly, and good morning, Twin Tiers. Our weather story for today. We're going to see above average temperatures for our Christmas Eve forecast. It doesn't feel like Christmas out there. It's going to be almost 20 degrees above average with some rain showers throughout the day. So if you're headed out for any last minute shopping, make sure you have an umbrella handy throughout the day and evening hours tonight. Overnight tonight, isolated thunderstorms are possible. A cold front's going to come through, and we're going to see some strong winds gusting upwards of 40 miles an hour throughout the overnight hours tonight and into your Christmas Day forecast. And, well, like I mentioned, it's going to be a windy Christmas, not necessarily a white Christmas. We might see a few flakes in the air, but the bigger story is going to be the winds tomorrow. Right now, temperatures 48 degrees at the Elmira Corning Regional Airport with some rain throughout the area. Winds right now, light and variable throughout the area. That's going to pick up, though, throughout the overnight hours. Satellite and radar, you can see the rain stretched all throughout the area. This morning we saw some light drizzle, and it's turned into some light rain showers now and then some scattered thunderstorms overnight tonight and into the first part of your Thursday. 24-hour planner mapping it out for you. Some drizzle to start off the morning, turning into some light rain showers this afternoon. 5-degree guarantee today, 54 degrees the average for this time of the year, 35 degrees. We're going to cool it down tonight, but take a look at this. 48 degrees at midnight. That's going to be our high temperature for tomorrow. We're going to hit a midnight high because throughout the day tomorrow, we're just going to cool it down into the upper 40s throughout the first part of your Christmas day. Future track mapping it out for us. Rain throughout the first part of today, your Christmas Eve, and then that's going to turn heavy throughout the afternoon hours before some isolated thunderstorms move in late this evening. And then first part of your Christmas day, take a look at this. Some blue popping up on the map here. That's some flurry action that we're going to see tomorrow. But the bigger story tomorrow is going to be the winds. We have a wind advisory throughout some of the counties in the viewing area for winds gusting upwards of 40, even 45 miles an hour. For tonight, though, your Christmas Eve forecast, isolated thunderstorms, strong winds, lows right around 40. Tomorrow, 48 degrees, like I mentioned, a midnight high temperature, then cooling down into the low 40s throughout the day. With partial clearing, can't rule out a few scattered flakes, but the bigger story is going to be the winds. A wind advisory is in effect for all the counties shaded in the brownish color, including Tompkins, Yates, Schuyler, and Steuben from 5 a.m. tomorrow through 7 p.m. tomorrow evening. Your first warning, 7-day forecast. 48 tomorrow for your Christmas day with some strong winds. Then we dry it out Friday and Saturday under a mix of sun and clouds. 36 for Sunday, but some mixed precipitation moves back in and sticks around into early next week with temperatures back near average for this time of the year. Kelly?
Thanks so much, Ryan, for the latest news, weather, and sports. Be sure to watch WENY News at noon, 5:30, 6, and 11. And don't forget to pick up a copy of today's Star Gazette. I'm Kelly Meyer. Have a great Christmas Eve morning, everyone. We'll see you again tomorrow.